What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of February 24th to the 27th, the last time Xur is here before Lightfall, and so let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Watcher's Grave on Nessus. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, in terms of exotics, we do have the Lord of Wolves, nerfed to crap recently, unfortunately. Lucky Pants with an insane amount of resilience, oh my goodness. Might be an okay pickup. These can make hand cannons do a crazy amount of damage. Like, I've killed raid bosses with these things. Then we've got the Antius Wards. Some people still really like these, and this is not the best roll. You have a little bit too much recovery for a Titan. You want a lot more resilience and stuff, so it's kind of mid at best. Oh my goodness. Nezarac's in here. Void kills increase your ability regen. Actually a pretty darn good just general purpose exotic. And look at those spikes. I mean, you have huge recovery, huge intellect. Now intellect has definitely fallen behind in value, but certainly for a warlock you want that recovery. This is a pretty spicy pickup. Like 64 overall, like for a lot of people it's gonna be very good. Alright, now let's check the weapons here. We do have a 7th Seraph carbine with threat detector, elemental capacity. It's kind of meh. Then we have a Zen Moment Rampage Y on 7 here, and for this archetype of adaptive frame, certainly Rampage, really not the worst roll, PvP roll here, like range masterwork even too. You could honestly pick this up and feel pretty good about it. Then we've got a shot swap tap the trigger Aikilos SMG. I don't think so. Then we've got an Eye of the Storm Outlaw, first in last out. Well, certainly Eye of the Storm can be pretty disgusting with shotguns, like if you're shot first, but we don't see any other range benefits here. Stability masterwork, so no thank you. A surplus Frenzy Far Future, no thank you. Well, this is kind of an interesting one. So Relentless Strikes is definitely the play when it comes to DPSing like a boss, you get ammo back. And then Surrounded. Well, if you can trigger Surrounded, this combo is actually extremely powerful and it has extremely good DPS, mainly because Whirlwind Blade got nerfed pretty badly, especially now you have the increased damage perk with Jagged Edge. So yeah, you can output a lot of damage with this roll here in PvE. Then we've got, well, that's an interesting one, a Thresh Whirlwind Blade Crown Splitter. If Thresh was better, then this would be the play, but right now, not really. Let's check the other exotics here. Well, we have a Quick Draw Hawkmoon. Some people really love this perk, especially if you like doing something like sniping and you need to be switching to your primary very fast to finish the guy off. Quick Draw is the play. We also have it combined with Hammer Forged Rifling to just straight give you plus 10 range with no downsides. This is definitely one of the better barrels overall for the Hawkmoon. And then you get a little bit of an increase to handling speed with Smooth Grip, which is going to combine with Quick Draw to make it kind of even snappier. So, like, really not a terrible pickup. Generally, people that want stuff other than Quick Draw, but certainly, like, again, if you're in the market for it, you can pick it up and not feel bad about it. A Dead Man's Tail here with Killing Wind. Killing Wind is honestly not bad with the Dead Man's Tail. Flared Magwell, increase reload speed. Chambered Compensator is really where things kind of fall apart, as this is a barrel that really you can do a lot better than. So, like, again, I don't mind Killing Wind on the DMT, but everything else is a bit kind of meh. Alright, now let's check out the armor here. So, I mean, 64 we're off to a good start, however, 10 mobility I'm not a fan of. That being said, 16 resilience and discipline, like discipline being the top stat, then followed by resilience, that's definitely what you want for the Titan, so really not bad at all. Whoa, 66, 24 resilience, then we've got discipline, then we've got strength. Genuinely a great pickup. Like a 66 armor piece, guys, is very rare. Like, you're not usually going to find that, especially if you're a newer player, more casual player who isn't doing stuff like raids and master dungeons and stuff. Like, this is a great pickup, especially you may want a little bit more strength because the melee of the Strand Titan is looking pretty cool. Like, it's like a triple hitter, so definitely consider picking up this. Then we've got, well, a 60 overall with, again, resilience being the top spike, and then discipline, and then strength. Like, this helmet and this chest piece go together relatively well. Not a fan of the 8 mobility. Definitely the chest piece is the better one. And then, I mean, wow, 63 again with resilience being the main spike. These are some great pieces. Like, genuine. If you're a new player, if you started yesterday and you came and you picked up every single one of these pieces of Titan armor, you would have pretty good stats. Like, for just starting the game. All of these feature resilience. Like, this is very, very good overall. Definitely the highlights are the chest and probably I would say the helmet, but these legs aren't terrible either. Now, let's move on to the Warlock. All right, now for the Warlock, first thing I'm going to do, buy that Nezrax thing. It's probably better than what I have. Okay, now let's check the armor. 63 with an intellect spike, not the best, unless you're really wanting like 100 intellect for a build. Then we've got, if you want the best mobility for your Warlock, you can pick this up. Generally though, even though it's got some kind of impressive spikes, 58 is a bit low. You want it 60 or above. Again, 58 a bit low here. Strength spike being featured. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Another 66. I can't even think of another Xur weekend ever where there was 2 66 rolls. So you really get one roll as high as 66. But we have another one here, and this is great, right? Like, resilience, even in Lightfall, it's getting a bit nerfed down to a 30% for 10 tiers of damage resistance, but that's still phenomenal. You're going to want 100 resilience on every single one of your PvE builds, and this is going to let you get there. Not to mention, the remaining spikes, like the next best thing is discipline, which is probably the next most valuable stat after resilience. Great pickup, these legs here. Like, I'm being blown away by the armor here. Some top tier pickups. Let's move on to the Hunter. All right, for the Hunter, it's only fair that the Hunters get a 66 piece, right? Well, 63 is starting off not bad. Mobility being featured, but you want mobility as the Hunter. I wish I had a bit more resilience, but you got recovery, discipline, and intellect. Really not a bad piece there. No way. There's... okay. I'm not exaggerating. There has never been a time before where there's been... every single class has got a 66. There's no way this has happened before. This is and this is another great roll. Like, yeah, you'd want, in a perfect world, you know, the resilience spike, mobility, and then discipline, right? But the huge 24 resilience spike, exact same spiel I gave for the Warlock resilience, right? But then you've got some other pretty high value stats in there as well. Like, again, a great pickup for a lot of players. Yes, if you have 8,000 hours in the game and you have all Artifice armor, it's not going to be good for you. Why even go into Xur if you have that, okay? So, great pickup there. And then we get 58 no spikes, trash, and 61 mobility, resilience, and intellect being okay at best, but wow, every single class getting a 66 and irrelevant 66 with good stats is just phenomenal. Definitely a great weekend to go pick up some armor before Lightfall drops, especially guys if you have friends who just started. Great chance to get some pretty decent like armor, not pretty decent, very good armor before Lightfall. That's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.